Hello, everyone! Who wouldn't like a proper animated movie with a lot of fun and valuable lessons? When we put it this way, it sounds as if animated movies only target children. On the contrary, we believe that despite being originally designed to target the younger audience, today, animated movies and TV shows can target everyone from the age of 7 to 70. Still, we have to be honest that watching a childish animated show is priceless even as an adult. Why? Well, because these types of movies and series often have a heartland message and very action-packed, funny dialogue that makes all of us happy. As adults, we're often neglected when it comes to getting some wholesome content that also manages to be truly happy. Therefore, we believe movies like Toy Story, Tangled, Megamind, and even Despicable Me should be praised more as adult-friendly movies that we can all enjoy. We should also add the Sing franchise to the list, as it's a great contender to represent the next generation of animated movies. It has a great premise, advanced animation technique, and a good sense of humor that warms up our hearts while easing our stress and tension. The good news is that the movie series is easier to access than ever since it's on Netflix today. The bad news is that whether or not the franchise will turn into a trilogy is still a mystery. As of June 22, 2022, Wednesday, Sing 2 will be available on the Netflix US. This means that for the upcoming 18 months, we will be able to watch the movie series without any obstacles. The second movie of the franchise was released back on December 22, 2021. This means that it's still relatively soon to speculate about the third movie of the series. However, we can confidently claim that the series is likely to have at least one more movie, solely based on the audience and critical reception. Besides, the actors taking part in the project, including Scarlett Johansson, Tori Kelly, and Matthew McConaughey, also expressed their willingness to turn the series into a franchise. Of course, we're still yet to get an official announcement from either the Illumination or the Universal Pictures. However, we believe there is no point in refusing to come up with one more movie when both the actors and the audience are very much willing to invest in it. Since the second movie will be on Netflix until April 2023, we believe the third movie might wait until that date to make sure that the audience really likes the movie. There might even be cooperation with Netflix in the production process if the streaming platform sees the value in participating in such a project. There have been only a few negative criticisms toward the movie series, one of which was the fact that the lead of the movie, Buster Moon, doesn't get to sing a major solo piece in either of the movies. In fact, the criticisms reached a point that even McConaughey, the actor who plays the part, expressed his desire to perform a major song from the third movie. Maybe Sing 3, but it wasn't in this one, and a lot of people have been saying that, and I'm like, that's right, Buster Moon should sing, whistle, ditty, hum, dance, something. Oh, that'd be super fun. That could be it. Bring it up to the director, I'm with you. You hear that, Garth, he said in a recent interview. Considering the fact that the movie is based on singing and has a banger soundtrack with hit songs such as Where the Streets Have No Name, A Sky Full of Stars, I Say a Little Prayer, and Break Free. We believe it's understandable for the fans to be frustrated with Buster's lack of performance in the first two movies. That's why we see the third movie as a mandatory obligation that needs to fulfill Buster's fate in singing properly. If the showrunners would also be in line with us, we expect the third movie to be released around March 2024. The trailer of the movie, though, is likely to be out around December 2023. What are your expectations from Sing 3? Let us know what you think in the comments below, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and share the video. Thank you for watching. See you soon.